And today I am going to tell you about synapse. What is synapse? Synapse is a neuronal junction from which information passes from one neuron to the other. Now I am going to tell you the type of synapse. Synapses are types. Synapses are divided according to the part of the neuron involved in the formation of synapses. First type is part involved in formation of synapse. It is divided into four types, that is axon plus dendrite, that is exodendritic, axon plus soma or body, axosomatic, axo plus axon, axonic, and dendrite plus dendrite, dendritic. The four types are exodendritic, that is axon of presynaptic plus dendrite of the postsynaptic, axosomatic, axon of presynaptic plus soma of postsynaptic, axonic, axon of presynaptic plus axon of postsynaptic, dendrodendritic, dendrite of presynaptic plus dendrite of postsynaptic. Exodendritic is the most common type. Almost 80% of our synapses are exodendritic. Exodendritic are again divided into two types, exospinous and shaft synapse. Exospinous synapse is axon terminal synapse with the spinous process of the dendroid, and shaft synapse means axon terminal synapse with the shaft of the dendroid. Most common type is exodendritic. Then we can classify it according to the nature of transmission. Type 2 transmission, according to transmission, according to impulses, how impulses are transmitted. Three types. There are three types: chemical, electrical, conjoint. Chemical, in which in chemical transmission impulses are transmitted through release of neurotransmitters. In electrical synapse, the impulses are transmitted through gap junction. And in cojoint means both, partly electrical and partly chemical. I want to say one more thing, that is ratio of synapses to neuron is 40,000:1. And third type, according to number of neurons involved, that is according to number of neurons involved in transmission, that is first type. In that first type, if one neuron ends on another neuron, but it ends on one, like this. If this one neuron ends on this, it is called one-to-one transmission. If multiple neuron ends on, one neuron ends on one, that is like this, one neuron, this all one neuron, this ends on this is called many to one. Third type, if one neuron ends on many, or multiple neuron, that is one to many. One-to-one neuron transmission is located in or is seen in neuromuscular junction, and many-to-one type is seen in CNS. And parasympathetic system mainly consists of one-to-one neuron transmission, and sympathetic system consists of one-to-many neuronal transmission. See the pictures of type of synapses. First one is exodendritic, second one is axosomatic, and third one is exonic. In exodendritic, both axospinous and shaft synapse can be seen. Axospinous is axon ends on the spinous process of the dendroid, and in shaft synapse, axon ends on the shaft of the dendroid.